Hi and welcome to Odyssey of Ascension. It is Friday's channeling. No, it's not. I just had said it's Wednesday too. Oh my goodness, I'm so silly.
You
Sorry.
just confirmed that it was Wednesday.
Sorry. Yes, I just said today's Wednesday, right? And then here I come with Friday. It's Wednesday, but I did want to grab this. It's the 17th, so we have 2 weeks to the next Q&A. But we're not. Well, we can do the Q&A, but we can't do the evening class because we're going to do the Doctor Who thing. Okay, yes, we're going to do the Q&A on the 31st, so you have 2 weeks from today, and then on the 2nd, Friday will be part 2. So generally do about 30 or about 35 to 40 questions. So go ahead and send them in. Email or click in the comment below. I love you guys, and let's get the chin. Oh goodness. Here we go. A little bit of both, I dare say. Representation lies before you, of course. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. What's right, what's wrong? What's defined, allowed to become known? What's categorized and shoveled off to the shelf of life as fact? Questions of reflections, we dare say, for you to understand yourself in the furtherment of expansion. The audacity of yourself throwing yourself into the universe of forgetfulness, rather forgetfulness, and actually speaking for some reason a fact. How is someone, as Rita said earlier in conversations we were listening in, how is someone ever going to tell you how you feel? How is anyone going to convince you it's a fact that they say? And you see it. And they go, see? And you go, yes. But always at each and every pinnacle now, there is a choice. And this is the exploration we would like you to focus on. Not in the heydays of finding as much information as you can to become knowledgeable. The artificial intelligence that seeks itself in data consumption only finds itself more human. Truly. Humanity in and of itself is an unknown species to anybody and everybody. We don't know the potentials, as we don't know the potentials of any other species, on where anyone is going to end up. But you have algorithms of life, of course. Your algorithm is played off of fear. Everyone else's algorithm is played off of intelligence. A logic you do not understand yet. Your logic is fear. Because it gives you safe harbor points of interest to hold on to. So you can feel like you ran away from a base and you landed and slid into the next base and you're safe. But in between, you're a little bit airy. Maybe you bring your stuff with you. Much as you go on vacation, you bring your stuff. It's a representation of your safe place that you bring from one place to the other, because you don't want to leave yourself out there naked. Representations of what you want to be are all around you. And they are not want in need, they are want in exploration. You guys fortify yourselves the futures through the needful eyes, leading to needful things, leading to limitations. If you can take your idea self and for a glimpse expand into the unknown, bringing the nakedness with you as the only accompaniment. No mind, no memories, no facts, no safeties, no securities, no armament or defenses. The simplicity of the unknown is there, awaiting. Look at Roxanne. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Never one or the other, no reason to. One or the other is a game of gnip gnop. That's no fun. You're never always. You're this or that in time. Definition keeps you set. A little bit of this, a little bit of that is the exploration of the moment. And when it's no longer this, it becomes that. And when it's no longer that, it becomes this. And therefore you will ever expand in the exploration of your unknown self. How fun is it? How fun is your life? Because you have great information of makes logical sense, feels good to know another fact, but you still feel like shit inside. You're not free. You have a struggle resonation. It's a quality of life. Do not lie to yourself. You know it. You have a discernment about you because you all are more aware of your connection. You can't help it because humanity has grown into itself of awareness. Vibrational connections are more aware, leading to the discernment of a truth, of the connectivity that you have, that tells you one thing, your truth. But you can seek truths of admiration, so maybe one day you can, let's say, post it up on a blog and maybe get a thumbs up. And you feel good for a while. Then you go to other ideas to play again and seek that admiration. To pretend to be grown up, to pretend to be business, and pretend, oh most certainly, very much pretending to be important. I have a purpose, I have a matter, I count. Seeking those ideologies to shore up your separated self, because the demise of the unknown has a wall of pain around it. Physical pain, no, easy. Emotional, gut-wrenching, scared shitless. To walk through the pain and understand it and embrace it, leading to the choice of accepting it. Accepting that I'm the bastard. Accepting that I am the one that is the causality of my pain. That I have done this unto myself. The compassion and charity of wisdom coupled at that moment to give you forgiveness of the self because you chose separation. You were coveting. How would you know any better? You can't. But definitely society will tell you, the dad tells the child, you should know better. Well, Dick, you taught me. Because the child is empty, as that child was empty. But that child got no love, so that child does the same thing. Blame, generations occur. The pendulum swings. Where's the generation to go against it? Is that you? Is that the generation that accepts the idea of this is me? I am forgotten, and I relish my forgetfulness. You may blame me, sure, I accept it. You may call me a mistake, sure, I allow that. I accept all that is. I have no defenses, I am naked. Take your shots. Slice and dice me, fillet me, and you will find your own existence within me. Most certainly. This is the meek. This is the idea of authentic. This is the idea of the generation that allows others to beat on them, to cry on them, to hate them, so they may see their own light, finally, instead of being fed by that hungry monster of ego that escapes blame, that lies and cheats and steals for itself. Because it is a fear of separation that keeps you driving in separation. Because you know not what it is, yet you theorize with your arrogance that you actually know what it is to be connected. You have shades. You have hints, you have smells, you have vibrations, but you don't tone them. What you do is you logical them. In what ideology? In reference points from limitation. So you're taking the unknown and contorting it and bending it into the idea of the known limitation for comparative purposes because you are empty. But you are light. You arrogant son of a bitches, you are gods. Be them! Not with the logical self, with the intuition, with the divine, with the self that is the exploration of the self. The representation of both vibrations within the construct of Roxanne. The freedom to choose itself in any moment without the degradation of its own hatred of acceptance for mistakes, regrets, for judgments of the world of my own lost children. You can be that light, not to others. That's a byproduct of your wisdom. Light your own path. Breathe your own isness into the real, the realm, the reality of yourself. And lead yourself. With simplicity, not logic. With intelligence that speaks wisdoms, that has no reference points, and needs no justification. You will find it. It is now at your cusp. It is now a choice of awareness. It is now. This is Ocyphius. I bid you a good day. I don't. Beautiful, oh, fucking A. God, that was good.
I love O.
Yeah, we love O. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on Friday.